Hi, welcome to Google Keep. What we're going to talk to you today about is how you can use as a student Google Keep in all of your classes and in your daily life to make it a little bit easier for you to navigate your day at school. You can also apply this to your personal life as well. There are many, many ways that we could use Google Keep, but I'm only going to stick to about 5 of them that you see right here, ways to streamline your life at Wakeland. And we're going to talk about taking quick, important sticky notes, adding pictures, taking pictures, color coding your notes. We're even going to pull notes into your Google Docs and collaborate with others. So, what exactly is Google Keep? Google Keep is this amazing little tool that comes with your Google Suite. So, all of you have access to it because you all have an account with Google. And what it is it's actually like a bulletin board of sticky notes that you can keep with you wherever you go. I say that because you can use it in Google Chrome. There's a Google Chrome extension. You can use it from your cell phones, both iPhones and other phones. So it's really a pretty cool little gem if you've never used it. It's perfect for organizing your ideas and just for quickly jotting down any ideas or taking quick pictures that you want to keep organized. So, quick run through on Google Keep, where to find it. You're going to find it by going to a couple places. You can go either directly to your Google Drive and then hitting the waffle in the top right-hand corner. And when you hit on the waffle in the top right-hand corner, you may need to scroll down a little bit, but you'll see this like yellow Keep icon, and you're going to click that, and it will take you into your Google Keep. You also can go directly to your Google Keep by going to keep.google.com, just like you see up here highlighted at the top left-hand corner. So once you get it, really what you do is you come to this screen right here, and you can begin taking a note by just typing in "take a note." And I am showing you this from a desktop, but you also have such easy access from your cell phone apps. So you could title it Geometry and Geometry, yes. And then you can take your note. So take your note here. And then you have all of these options right here. So I could either close this up right now and it just becomes my note. Like, it's that simple. But if I go, wait a minute, I want to color code that because I am going to keep things for each subject. Maybe my subject for geometry is pink. So you would come into here to the color palette, and you would change your color palette to pink. And now you color coded. So that helps some of you that like to use color. But we also can go in here and we can set a label. A label is like a folder. If you're going to go to a file cabinet and you are going to create a folder for geometry, maybe that's what you want to create a label for. So you can hit on these 3 dots right here, and you can delete your note if you don't want it any longer. We can add a label. So I don't have a label yet for geometry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one. So up here, right under label note, I can enter geometry. And I'm going to hit enter. There it is. It automatically checks it. You'll see it also drops it right down here. And then if I were to click on geometry right here, this note would show up. Okay, so let's test it out. We hit on geometry. There's my one note I just took. So it organizes all of your notes for you for school very nicely. If I want to go back to all of my notes, I just click it notes at the top left-hand corner. It takes me back to all of my notes. Okay, so pictures. I can either hit add an image directly from my note, or if I had my cell phone, I could either pull one in from my camera roll or take one directly from my Google Keep app. Here's an example of what I did. So I took some pictures. I was doing a project where I was having to check out some different locations of outlets. And so I took pictures in each of the rooms. I made a note. There's 4 in C208. Here are 2 of those 4, or maybe there's 4 if you count that. So you can drop in your notes from bulletin boards, paper notes, so you don't lose papers. Notes that the teachers give you, and then you can label them, and you can even actually assign a label to them. So that's pretty cool. Next thing is we've talked about color coding and labeling and adding pictures. You could also pull your notes into your Google Doc. So if I go into my Google Drive and I'm doing some research and I want to create a new document, and I'm going to call it research because that's what we're doing right now. Research. I'll click the title to do it. Okay, so now I've taken all of my research in my Google Keep notes because it's really easy using the extension up here, the Save to Keep. If I'm on any website, I click that, it automatically goes into my Google Keep, which is super cool. If you're researching and you're on a website and you just want to be real quick with it, hit that little black icon up there, Save to Keep, and it goes into your Keep. So now I'm going to go to Tools, Keep Notepad, and it opens up here on the right-hand side. If I want to move this geometry, take your note, maybe that's some research I took, and I want to move it into my Google Doc, I can just move it on over here and it just drops it in. I want to take my next one, I can go ahead and drop it in. It will even work with your images. You can drop in images as well. So that can be really handy for things like research. So I'm going back to my Google Keep. The last thing we have here is collaborate with others. If I'm going to be working with a partner on this, and say I'm working with Jim, and I need to share this list of tasks here with Jim, I can go in here and hit the collaborator, the little person with the plus on the left side of it, and I can actually type in his email and hit save, and it will collaborate with him just like a Google Doc. So those are some features of, we'll close it. Those are some features of Google Keep. Take this time right now to go ahead, maybe load Google Keep on your phones because you can use this throughout the year. It integrates very nicely with Google Suite, and start using it and play around with it. Okay, thanks. Y'all have a great day.